Long ago, on a magical mountain called Flower Fruit Mountain, an extraordinary event took place. A giant stone, formed by the heavens, absorbed the power of the wind and sun for thousands of years. One day it cracked open, and out jumped a monkey. This was no ordinary monkey. He was full of energy, cleverness, and curiosity. He quickly explored the mountain, discovering beautiful waterfalls, caves, and forests. Other monkeys saw his bravery and crowned him their king. From then on, he was known as the Monkey King, and he ruled over the monkeys with joy and confidence. But although he was happy with his new kingdom, deep down, the Monkey King was curious about the world beyond his mountain. Where did he come from? What was his purpose? These questions would set him on an amazing journey that would change his life forever. The Monkey King loved his life, but one thing worried him. What would happen when he died? He wanted to live forever, so he decided to search for the secret of immortality. He left Flower Fruit Mountain and traveled across rivers, deserts, and forests. Along the way, he met wise sages, but most refused to teach a mischievous monkey like him. Finally, he found a great Taoist master. The master saw potential in the Monkey King and taught him powerful skills. The Monkey King learned to control his body and mind, transform into animals, and even fly through the clouds. He also mastered a spell to create copies of himself by plucking hairs from his body. Armed with these magical abilities, the Monkey King felt invincible. But his hunger for power didn't stop there. He wanted more strength, more respect, and above all, the ability to defeat death itself. Now full of magical power, wanted a weapon worthy of his strength. He heard of the Dragon King, who ruled the seas, and decided to pay him a visit. When the Dragon King saw the bold monkey entering his underwater palace, he was shocked, but curious. The Monkey King demanded a powerful weapon. The Dragon King showed him spears, swords, and axes, but none were good enough. Then, the Monkey King noticed a massive golden staff in the corner. This staff had been used to measure the sea and was incredibly heavy. The Monkey King lifted it easily, proving his great strength. The staff could grow or shrink on command. The Monkey King shrank it to the size of a needle and tucked it behind his ear. The Dragon King, though impressed, felt humiliated and reported the Monkey King to heaven. But the Monkey King didn't care. He now had the perfect weapon to match his incredible power. To stop the Monkey King, the Jade Emperor called upon Buddha. Buddha met the Monkey King and challenged him. "If you can escape my hand, you will be free to rule heaven." The Monkey King laughed and jumped into the clouds. He flew to the edges of the universe, landing on 5 giant pillars. To prove he was there, he wrote his name on one and even left a mark. Confident, he returned to Buddha, thinking he had won. But Buddha smiled and showed his palm. There were the pillars, along with the Monkey King's name. The Monkey King realized he had never left Buddha's hand. With a wave, Buddha trapped him under a magical mountain. The Monkey King was trapped under the mountain for 500 years. He couldn't move, but he used the time to reflect on his mistakes. One day, a kind monk named Tang Sanzang came to the mountain. He needed help on a dangerous journey to India to bring back sacred texts. The monk freed the Monkey King, who promised to protect him. But the monk made him wear a magical headband. If the Monkey King misbehaved, the monk could tighten it with a chant, causing him pain. Together they set off, facing many dangers along the way. On their journey, the Monkey King and the monk were joined by 2 companions. Pigsy, a greedy pigman, had been a heavenly general but was banished for his laziness. Sandy, a quiet river spirit, had also been punished by heaven. Despite their differences, the group worked together to overcome many challenges. The Monkey King used his powers to fight demons, but he also learned patience and teamwork. Tang Sanzang often reminded him to use his strength for good. Slowly, the Monkey King began to change. He was still mischievous, but he was also becoming kinder and wiser. After many years of traveling, the group finally reached India. They collected the sacred texts and returned to China, bringing wisdom and enlightenment to the people. The Monkey King's journey had not only helped the monk but also transformed him. When they arrived home, the Monkey King was no longer the same reckless troublemaker. He had learned humility, kindness, and the importance of helping others. The Buddha and the Jade Emperor forgave him, welcoming him back to heaven. The Monkey King's story teaches us that even the wildest spirits can grow and change for the better.